why can't you be a role model? Huh? In the comic books, it's always the people you never think can do it who turn out to be a hero. I mean, what if Peter Parker didn't want to be Spider-Man after he got bit? It's too bad. You know, it's just, sometimes it's meant to be. Super Cali? There's this comic convention next weekend.
Comic-Con?
No. This is smaller. It's more indie. It's really cool. And I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go with me.
Frankly, it's not up to you. I'm the principal. Jesus was a student here last year, and I'm thrilled he'll be joining us again tomorrow.
It's nice of her, but...
Hey.
Why is he here?
What is that kid doing here?
I invited him.
Why?
Well, I mean, my boyfriend is moving to LA, so I figured I'd better make some new friends. If that's okay with you.
Rare? Jeez.
Can we make a deal? If either of us start seeing someone, can we just tell each other, okay? Just so we don't have to find out about it from someone else.
Okay.
I gotta go, dude. I gotta get out of here. As soon as the funeral's over, I gotta hit the road.
What? Hold on. Why?
The cops have been coming around.
What the hell did you do, Todd?
I borrowed a car from a buddy of mine. You know, the day I was supposed to come meet you. I got into this accident, a bad one. I almost killed some people, and I just panicked.
Is he gonna figure it out? Does he know about the accident?
Was it a Volvo?
It could have been. It's
He
like
does
a
know
station
about the
wagon. Why?
accident.
Because it was the Fosters. Those people you almost killed, it was Mariana and Jesus. It's the family I've been staying with.
Does Mike know?
About the accident, yeah. But he doesn't know it was you, or else he would have arrested your ass.
I gotta go tonight. Either you coming with me, or you ain't never gonna see me again.
Seems that he has been invited for the final callbacks for Juilliard, but he doesn't think he should even try because he doesn't think you could possibly afford it. Now, I just didn't have the heart to tell him that I didn't think even I could turn $7,500 into $150,000 in a year.
I don't understand. I never sent my mammogram to Dr. Kopak.
Actually, you did.
They can just let anybody send my records around town?
No, they have security questions. They wanted to know your mother's maiden name. It took me a second, but then I remembered.
Honey, what did they say?
They want me to come back for an ultrasound and possibly a biopsy.
Oh, God.
All right, so you'll go.
No, I'm not going. The doctors
You
ordered
should
these tests and these
go.
biopsies and all this stuff to make money. It's a racket, and I am fine. So that's the end of the conversation.
You should do it. If they think it, you should do it. I know they're scary, though. I've never had a mammogram, but I've had a biopsy before, and it's very, very scary.
I'm gonna get
The fact that Brandon is headed to New York to audition for Juilliard.
What? Grandma told us what you talked to her about today. If you get in, we'll figure it out. Okay, I just want you to focus on your audition for now, okay?
Mama, you're gonna have 4 kids in college soon, okay? It's not all about me. I gotta figure out a way to help, at least.
I'm not sure I understand why he's going.
Because his dad just doesn't get it. And he never will.
Why, you play?
A little.
Norman, this handsome dude is just asking if we ever have anyone play that piano.
No. And we never will again.
I would like to go if you still,
Is he gonna still be around?
Yeah, definitely.
Will you please go get another opinion, honey? It's for me. Please. You're too important to us all.
I have a bad feeling about them wanting to do another ultrasound or whatever.
Hi. This probably isn't my place, but don't give up on Connor.
I'm not. I never give up on my son. He's the one that wanted to go live with his mother.
Yeah, but
Absolutely. Of course.
you
would
fighting
do that.
for it,
What I
though?
mean to say is, don't let him give up on you.
You asked me to let you know if there's anything going on with me and AJ.
Uh-huh.
We are going to this comic thing next weekend. I don't know if it's like a friend thing or...
Okay.
Hey. Let's go.
He's going with Hey, Jay. I understand that's his brother, but... Lexi, really?
Oh. Tried to get him to stay, but I guess it's too late. Jude. Hey.
Hey.
I just want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not getting it.
Did you talk to anyone about me? Because I just got taken away from my foster family and put in a group home.
I thought you didn't like them.
I don't. This new place sucks.
Well, I mentioned it to this woman I've been working with, but...
Thanks a lot.
That's what you wanted her to do. Why is she being blamed all the time?
Hey, did you ever talk to anyone about that kid, Jack Downey?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I haven't had the chance to make that call yet.
You know what?
She's
you don't have to tell me
lying.
about it, but thank you.
Okay. Done.
Awesome. You are now officially an administrator for Foston Found.
Yay!
Is it though?
She has cancer?
She has what we call stage 0 cancer. I would recommend a lumpectomy, possibly followed by radiation, depending on whether we find any microinvasion in the margins. Without a family history of breast cancer.
Okay, so that was the end of the episode. So Steph has cancer. They got it early, which with cancer, the sooner you catch it, the better. And hopefully she'll beat this. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but I know her mom was being pushy and kind of intrusive with like sending her files and stuff to another doctor against her wishes and everything, but it's a good thing she did because now they've caught it. And if Steph had stuck with what the other doctor said, then she wouldn't have caught this, and if by the time they did figure it out, it might have been too late to save her life. So hopefully everything will be fine. But yeah, she's gonna have to fight, and it's gonna be really sad, I think, to see her go through treatments, because yeah, they could remove the lump, but they're still gonna probably want her to do treatments like radiation or chemotherapy to fight off any cells that might be hidden in there that could be worse, like make it worse. So yeah, so I think that's gonna be hard to watch. I don't know. I teared up a little bit with Jude and Connor's dad, because they're both hurting over Connor deciding to leave. Because I really do think his dad cares and wants him to be happy, and he was having a hard time dealing with his son being gay, which, you know, happens. It happens. And it doesn't mean that the parent doesn't love their child. It's an adjustment, you know? And I just felt bad. I felt bad for him, for Connor giving up on his dad getting it. you know, using the words from the show. And I don't know. I just think that Connor should give his dad more time, you know? And I know, well, I don't know, but I would assume that, you know, as a kid who comes out, that you want your parent to automatically get it, you know? And I just don't think it happens that way, you know? Not for everyone. In fact, I think probably for the majority of people, I think that they wouldn't get it right away. You know, especially if it comes out of, you know, out of nowhere. Like some people can tell this kind of stuff, I think, with their kids at a young age. But sometimes if they have no clues and then their kid is a teenager or whatever, and then like all of a sudden, you know, they're gay. I'm not saying that the kid like all of a sudden just switch. I'm just saying that, you know, for the parent it's kind of like that, I think, if they didn't expect it, you know. And so it takes adjustment. And I think he just needed more time. Some people can take a little bit of time and be okay. And then some people take longer. And some people don't even ever get okay with it, which I think is really shitty of those people. But I don't know. I think Connor should just give his dad more time. His dad obviously cares about him. And I thought his dad was doing pretty good as far as like being okay with it. Like, he let him and Jude date. He let them be alone together. Yeah, that kind of backfired in the other episode. But I'm just saying, you know, like, I think he's being pretty understanding recently. Like, at the beginning, yeah, and it wasn't so much. But he changed. You know, I saw that. And I guess Connor's just not seeing it. Or his dad's just not adjusting fast enough for him. So I don't know. I just think it's really sad. So yeah, so I teared up a little bit between that scene with Jude and his and Connor's dad. Also, the lady who came to Callie in this episode and wanted to invest in her and everything, she's really shady. I don't know what's going on with her. She lied about calling about that kid and having him I guess moved to a worse place. I just don't know what her goal is and how she knew that kid, because I almost think she knows the kid. So I don't know, but him getting mad at Callie, like, he like pretty much like attacked her at the little gathering, and like, so she did what he asked. And now because he's been moved to a worse place, it's like he's blaming her. I'm like, she tried to help you. And yeah, she's not in charge of where he goes, but she did try. And I don't know. I just thought that was just kind of uncalled for on his part. Being mad at Callie, you know. Also, Lexi is back. Not sure. Her character kind of annoyed me, I think. I never had a problem with Lexi. She was fine. I mean, her and Jesus were dating in season 1 and everything, but the way she came back in this one is like she tried to slip right back into her old role, into Jesus and Mariana's life, and I think she expected them to just let her, you know. And Jesus thankfully didn't like jump on it right then and there when she made it very clear that she wanted to be with him. Not saying that he won't date her again or anything like that, but he didn't like jump right back into it. And I think the old Jesus probably would have. So I don't know. So there's that. And with Mariana, she kind of chose Emma over Lexi, and I think it made Lexi upset, even though she acted like she was totally fine. And now she's running for class president against Mariana. So yay, more drama. So we'll see what happens with their relationship. And also found out Jesus was not flunking out of school, but he's being pressured into using steroids, which he did do for a few days, but didn't like it and refused to do it anymore. But for some reason, he thinks he has to do it if he goes back, and the only way to not have to do it is if he rats out the team, in which case they'll beat the shit out of him. And so yeah, so there's that whole situation. So he's not going back to the school, and he is maybe going back to Anchor Beach. Lena doesn't feel very good about him being put back in right off the bat because there's a waiting list, and she's afraid there's going to be some kind of backlash. But the principal is basically saying, you know, I'm the principal and he's back. So, yeah. And there was that whole thing with Monty as well. She came to Steph and Lena and told them that, you know, she understands that what she did really screwed up their relationships, and that she was sorry, and if they wanted her to resign, she would. And like I said during that part, that I was a little conflicted, because like on one hand I want her to go away, but on the other hand, Steph needs to be able to trust Lena. So there's that. But they decided that she should stay, so she's going to be sticking around, and hopefully there'll be no more issues, especially right now, because Steph is going to need Lena and everything. So I wonder if Steph's mom's going to hang around a while as well. Then we have Brandon and Callie had a little talk about if one of them starts dating, to tell the others so they don't hear about it from somebody else. So Callie came to him and told him that she was going with AJ to a comic thing, which apparently is not going to happen now because AJ ran away with his brother. So I don't know about that, but I almost wonder if Brandon and Bartender Girl are going to maybe have some kind of relationship. I don't know. They just, when they bring a new girl in, like they did with this one, makes me think that maybe, and then they're talking about dating other people in the same episode, so it just kind of makes me think that maybe things might go that way, because I think Brandon's probably going to end up playing piano there for money to help pay for tuition and stuff for college. So I don't know, we'll see, I guess. But yeah, so apparently somebody knows that Callie slept with Brandon, and how they know that I have no idea. So, or maybe they're just assuming because they had a relationship in the past, maybe. Or maybe they're talking about, I don't remember, I don't think they said it by name. They said foster brother, right? So maybe they were talking about Liam, because that did happen. I mean, she didn't sleep with him. He raped her, but still, maybe that's what it's referring to. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. But I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.